All right, boys. We're playing some You Don't Know Jack.
Welcome.
Vietnam. That's funny. But yeah, I played this game forever ago when I rented it from GameFly. And now I'm playing it again. Again, I've also streamed The Ride, which is the fourth game in this series.
My job is to cultivate a deep understanding of the game's instructions. Shall I proceed?
Sure, let's get the instructions.
Yeah, well then, girdle your
I already know how to play, but you know.
You know the answer, insert it to
And now I'm playing it again. Again, I've also streamed The Ride, which is the fourth game in this series. Let's turn the game up just a little bit because it's pretty quiet.
Careful out there.
You need a party check?
6, 5.
We'll fade to black.
3.
Just calling to annoy us. Please wait for the beep, then hang up.
I am Cookie Masterson, and this game may contain mild violence and full frontal donkey
Full
nudity.
frontal donkey nudity.
I'm glad it's just you and me. I'm feeling a little needy. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Supreme Court Children's Vitamins. There may not be a lot of vitamins in
Fucking love this
hamburger,
game.
but there are plenty of vitamins in Warren Burger.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. All right, let's get this party started. First up, astronomy. How many Earths could you stuff into the volume of Uranus before it just couldn't take anymore? 6, 63, 630, or 6,300? 6? Come on, you're underestimating the capacity of Uranus. Want to see the right answer? You could fit a little over 63 Earths into the massive volume of Uranus. 64 if you really relax. Next, $5 artwork. Suppose Jackson Pollock had become a sandwich artist at Subway. What would his supervisor have noted about his performance? Wastes time by precisely laying each vegetable, overuses the sauce squirters, insists... Pollock was a pioneer of the drip method, a style where forceful, rapid, and impulsive strokes of sauce, paint, were directly applied onto the canvas.
Alright, cool. We made up for that first
To
question.
complete this question, 5 new Subways just opened up in your town. Enjoy. Let's try Who's the Dummy? So, I've been practicing ventriloquism lately, and I'm getting pretty good. I just have a little trouble with my B's, P's, and M's. Anyway, I'd like to introduce my partner, Billy O'Brien. Say hello, Billy O'Brien. Hello, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. Billy, it's good to see you.
Wish I could say the same thing, Dunny.
Just get on with the question.
Calm down, Mr. Nan. So I've been planning a trick to get away from this, Dunny, that for some unresolved legal trodlins, I can't have a task torch. Which of these tropical destinations is a U.S. territory and therefore wouldn't require
Probably gonna
a
be
task
Guam,
torch
right?
to
Or
travel
Samoa.
to? The Bahamas, Cuba... Guam is United States territory.
Called it.
You know, Billy, wherever you go, I have to go too.
You think I don't know that? You know how embarrassing it is for me when...
There's 40 achievements on this game. Wow. Yeah.
I'm on a date and I need you to unzip my pants?
Here's one for you. I'll dance, but I'm not wearing a hard hat. Which of these characters is not dressed to resemble a member of the Village People? Woody from Toy Story, Bob the Builder, Captain Hook, or Chief Wiggum?
Ooh.
Are you serious? Woody's both a sheriff and a cowboy. That's 2 Village People right there.
Damn.
Oh, honestly. Construction worker, cop, and cowboy are all Village People.
I didn't know
Pirate
that.
is not. I always wondered what village those people came from. Wherever it was, it seemed very fun and career-oriented.
Mine's gay as fuck.
This one's called Pope Rock, and it's a dis or dat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a pope or the name
I
of
can
a
actually
Britney
hear the game
Spears
coming from
song.
your microphone,
If it's
which is
a
funny.
pope, press your X button. If it's from Britney,
Which means
press
it's
your
probably
B button.
echoing a little
Each
bit
one
on
right
stream.
gets you
but,
300
I only have the
delicious
volume at
communion
fucking
wafers.
7.
Each one wrong costs you 300
Yeah.
strands of hair. And God says you must finish this thing in 30 seconds or less, or he will send Kevin Federline to your house. Cool, let's do it. Innocent. Lucky. Urban. Outrageous. Hilarious. Toxic. Lonely.
I did terrible at that round.
Not good. You want a pope hat with tassels.
This or that participation award.
Another thing the Pope and Britney have in common, neither of them wear panties. That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you've got a decent score there. Don't screw it up. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, let's get back to it.
I dropped the controller.
Up next, I pezzed my pants. Suppose Pez comes out with a Perez Hilton dispenser. If your Perez Hilton Pez is packed completely full of Pez, just like Perez is chock full of juicy celebrity gossip, how many Pez could you suck from Perez's neck? 8 Pez per Perez Pez, 10 Pez per Perez Pez, 12 Pez per Perez
I think
Pez,
it's
or
8.
14. I bet this pezzes you off, huh?
Damn, I'm wrong.
Where's that confounded right answer? A standard Pez dispenser, whether shaped like
12?
Perez or not, holds
Yep.
12 pieces of candy. And they say eating too much candy is bad for your health, but I have to say it's probably better for you than reading his blog.
Question 7.
Next up, hole in more than one. Since Tiger Woods got married in 2004, in which year was Tiger Woods' Wood anniversary? 2005, 2006, 2008, or 2009?
I don't fucking know.
The 5-year anniversary is the
Okay, good, I
Wood
was right.
anniversary, and 2009 was the year of Wood's, hard times. Yeah, I'm guessing he wishes there was a little less wood that year.
London chickens picking up a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Coming up next, foodies in a half shell. Given the dietary habits of tortoises, what would the Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoises most likely order at Pizza Hut? A Super Supreme Pizza, Meat Lovers Pizza, hold a pizza, meat only, a Veggie Lovers Pizza, or no pizza, just a 2-liter of Coke? One right answer coming up. Unlike turtles, most tortoises are herbivores, meaning they only eat plants. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Tortoises would probably order the Veggie Lovers Pizza.
Why'd I get that?
Also, and I've done some research on
I
this,
pushed
very few
Y.
tortoises
I got it
are
wrong.
actually
Why'd it give me the right answer?
This pizza has the wrong answer baked right into the crust. But your supreme
Oh, it was the
mistake
wrong
is
answer of the
your
game.
supreme reward because you've just won Supreme Court Children's Vitamins. Nothing keeps children
Hell yeah.
happy and healthy like John Roberts, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and Samuel Alito. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Scrolling through the park with the
I got an achievement for that, right? No, I didn't. Interesting.
Here's one I like to call, "Don't come in here, I'm feldsparring." What do a Victoria's Secret model and the mineral feldspar have in common? Both are extremely hot, both are partially synthetic, both are thin and malleable, or both have perfect cleavage. I think your brain is partially synthetic. Smart people choose this. The cleavage of a mineral refers to the way it can be split along a parallel surface, and feldspars is perfect in one direction. So that's what a Victoria's Secret model and feldspar have in common.
I'm gonna go ahead and update the status here
Also
on
both
Discord because I
rarely
forgot to
speak
do that too.
Hold me, never let me
Up. Alright, we're almost through the first episode. Just
And
a
on its
couple left
way,
after this.
Harold and Kumar go to the Middle Ages. If it were like the castles of yore, how could White Castle defend itself from the marauding Harold and Kumar? Paint the restaurant black, build the restaurant in a valley, throw onions at them to blind them.
They pour hot
or
fryer oil on them.
One incredibly horrific means of defending a castle was to pour hot
Yeah,
oil on
thought so.
attackers from up above. It was also how medieval chefs got the idea to deep fry meat.
But see what I mean? I don't know if you've been seeing any of this, but the questions in this are also like really fun. Like they're not just normal questions.
Step
I haven't been
right
paying
up to
attention to the
Jack
stream
attack.
much.
When
No
you
worries.
see two clues that match, press your A button. $4,000 for a right answer, but you lose $4,000 if you're wrong.
I'm figuring out a place to put my new bike in my apartment because I don't want to leave it in the shed this time.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue.
What's the clue?
The hair
The
up
hair up
there.
there,
For
okay.
some, every day's a bad hair day.
What's this? I don't know. Can you read, you Nick Critic? It's gonna be snakes.
You're live on YouTube.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm playing You Don't Know Jack. Oop, I meant, fuck, I did not mean to put A there. It's leaves. It's leaves, damn it. Oops. It's yarn, duh. I mean, I hit A when it said pins, but you know, I just didn't hit it hard enough. Oops, the actual human hair. I didn't think that was the actual name of the game, just a joke for the title. Yeah, it's called You Don't Know Jack.
You know what's weird is Jack is a super common name in movies, but I actually don't think I've met anybody named Jack.
I've met a few. You know, Jack is actually technically a nickname for John.
Hey, that's a decent score there.
Lawyer.
Reminds me of a friend of mine from
Yep.
college.
Well,
Can't remember his name, but he was pretty...
Like,
I've met one kid named Jack.
I thought it was short for Jackery.
Jackery. Capture card, getting it right now. But, You Don't Know Jack, or sorry, like, JFK went by Jack, you know that?
Oh, yeah.
pretty decent at it, and he was a great guy. Was he a girl? I don't remember that much about him or her. But, yeah, you two are very, very similar people.
I love these games. They're so fun with friends. Yeah, no, I love You Don't Know Jack.
Nice work, folks. Stunning.
I like Jackbox as well, but I personally like You Don't Know Jack more.
Into the proceedings.
Are you in the market for a new or used van? When you think van, think van.
The young man lit his shirt on fire before he could make his getaway with the donut.
Okay, we've got one contestant. Let's get moving, people.
Hey, what's up, Super Gaming?
Okay, you ready?
Okay, let's cut to the taste.
Today's
Corbin.
wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
What was your favorite part of that
Fistable
new
Bowling
video I
Equipment,
made?
Inc. Bury yourself in your ball, right up to your wrist. Fistable
I don't know
Bowling
about part.
Equipment.
Just like the whole
The,
video.
like
let's
one,
hit it.
the when you drop the rock on the controller is well shot, but the where you're dragging it behind the bike is also well done.
First,
Yeah, because I
Muppet
actually had.
rabies.
But the whole
two
thing's well
different
thought
angles
and
of
Considering
it.
their
edited.
natural
I
life
think the whole thing
cycles, which
altogether was
Muppet
pretty
baby
good.
shouldn't have arms?
Thanks.
Baby Fozzie, Baby Rolf,
The cool
Baby
thing
Piggy,
about
or Baby Kermit.
the part where I was dragging the
Frogs
controller
are
behind my
harmless
bike is
tadpoles
my
during the
friend had an
early
extra
stages of their
camera.
life cycles.
Is this like
So
a
he
quiz
just had
game?
an
Yeah.
Shouldn't have any
He
arms
just
or
had an
legs.
alternate angle of the same thing.
Or be able to talk,
Yeah, it was
or
pretty good.
sleep in a crib with a bear and a pig. Now that I think about it, there are a lot of problems with that show.
I don't know how you were shooting it while riding
Try
your bike.
this
That
on
was
for
pretty good.
size. Girl got
Yeah.
issues.
Did you have like a
If Joan
GoPro
of
on
Arc
or something, or were you
revealed
just
her
holding
visions
it?
on the Dr. Phil show,
I was just
what would you
riding the
tell her?
bike with
Let's
one
get
hand
real,
while holding
Yeah.
my phone in the
want
other
Yeah, you can
hand.
tell.
Dad,
Watch
maybe
it.
the-
That's what it's doing. It
Joan
looks
of Arc
awesome.
claimed to hear the voices of Saints Michael, Catherine, and Margaret.
You
which
know I can,
persuaded her to save France
You
from
know,
the English
like
attempt at
for like
conquest in the
small
100
periods
Years
of time,
War.
I can like ride with no hands.
But Dr. Phil only answers to one
I'm really good
voice,
at balancing
and
on
that's
bikes.
Oprah. Coming up.
A lot of the
Hey, what's
times
up,
I
Kino?
am,
What's on deck? If the
Bukak.
CEO of the Old Navy required his employees to refer to him as the highest
This is a
naval
trivial
officer
game.
rank,
Well, it's a
how
trivia
should he
game,
be
yeah.
addressed? The captain of cargo pants, the master commander of mittens, the
The
lieutenant
Fleet Admiral, I
commander.
think.
In the naval hierarchy, the fleet.
If I
admiral
100%
is
this
the highest possible ranking.
this episode, I'll also get an achievement for that.
But
So
that's just his day title. At home, he
You know,
requires
not
his
only are
family
you
to
like
refer to
really
him as the
normal about
seaman
it,
of
I'm really
boxer
more
shorts.
normal than like most Gen Z.
Oh, thanks.
Say hello to Intern Art History 101. And yep, it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a video with over 250,000 views on
Okay.
YouTube or
Most Gen Z are really
painting
retarded
by
in their belief.
Renoir. If it's a YouTube video, press your X button. If it's a Renoir painting, press your B button. Or we could just get started. Woman in a rocking chair.
Damn.
2 young girls at the piano.
Damn.
Dog eats dinner. Great lady falls. Young boy with a cat. History of dance. Nude on cushions.
They wouldn't allow that on YouTube. I don't know why I hit that. I did really bad at the dis or dat too. Damn it.
Classes. Or maybe you need to watch more videos of people getting whacked in the groin. Look, I dare you to find me a work of art in the Louvre that is better than a cat playing a piano. I mean, it's a cat.
Yeah, is one of you guys watching the stream, or is it still echoing through my mic?
Don't stop.
It's no longer echoing through your mic.
Okay, cool. Because I could hear it just a little bit. I just want to make sure.
Open wide for It's in the Mole. If I wanted to whack 1 mole worth of moles during a game of whack-a-mole, how many would that be? 3.14159 moles? 8,000
Oh, it's
moles?
A.
Somewhere between what? 1 mole
Yeah.
is a unit of measurement used in chemistry that is equal to Avogadro's
Luckily, I
number,
remembered that
roughly
from chemistry once I saw the
602
number.
followed by 21 zeros. That's a lot of moles.
Luckily, none of the others had the 10 to the power of 23 thing, otherwise I wouldn't have got it. Need to watch more black videos of black people getting unemployed. Jackbox.
Ashtray and a comb. That'll bring an end to our first round. And you're doing pretty well. Probably
think,
because there's
yeah.
no competition.
No, I should do another
All the
Jackbox
questions
stream
round 2 are worth
with
double.
the audience again sometime.
Let's see what's in store. And now, stop eating your crayons. Which of these is not a Crayola crayon eating another Crayola crayon? An elephant eating a peanut, a manatee eating a salmon, a canary eating an inchworm, or a beaver eating macaroni?
6, 7.
Thank you for picking this. Let's just stop for a moment and think about a beaver eating macaroni and cheese. Thank you.
Oh, that was
Why didn't you
fucking
pick
got me.
this?
I thought I was right there.
I kid you not, Crayola has 120 of what they call core colors, and 6 of them are manatee, salmon, canary, inchworm, beaver, and macaroni and cheese. There is no elephant or peanut. Some other actual Crayola colors I could have used: a timber wolf eating asparagus, a pink flamingo eating cotton candy, and a beaver eating macaroni and cheese. Wait, did I already mention that? I guess I did. Oh well, I just wanted to be sure I mentioned a beaver eating macaroni and cheese. Well, let's beaver eating macaroni and cheese on to the next question. Take a stab at my eyebrows are lettuce and my gym teacher married me. Oh man, I had another really bonkers dream last night.
The 3D breakdancing letters deserve their own spin-off, yeah.
Oh, eating pizza and watching a movie before bed. Why can't I quit you? Anyway, in the dream, I figured out a way to live among my cats.
They're rubbing it in. Oh yeah, they do that all the time. That's what I love about this game is, like, Cookie Masterson is my favorite of the hosts in these games because he's a fucking dick to you.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
He's also really funny.
But then my mom attacked all of us and destroyed the giant tree where we all live.
What the fuck is going on here?
Which is crazy because my mom really is a cat person. Anyway, what freaking movie was I watching last night that gave me such a weird dream? Watchmen, Avatar, Surrogates, or maybe Inside Man?
I guess Avatar?
Oh yeah, I was watching James Cameron's Avatar. Overall, it was a pretty amazing dream. I mean, I wouldn't award it Best Dream of the Year or anything, but it was good. The part where I attached my ponytail to my
The
cat
blue
was
cats
a
and the
little
weird
awkward,
mech
though.
thing made me think Avatar, so luckily I was right there because I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the story.
Guess I'll marry 8.
Take a good look at who arted. Which of these classic toys would French artist Georges Seurat probably enjoy the most? Play-Doh, alphabet magnets, Light-Bright, or Etch-a-Sketch?
I don't know anything about this, guys, so I gotta guess.
Would it help if I held you upside down and shook? It's so obvious. Georges Seurat is considered the father of pointillism, a painting technique using a combination of colored dots, just like a Light-Bright. And speaking of classic toys, Silly Putty is great if you want to counterfeit any works of art, except that they always come out in reverse and flesh-colored. Bucker up for Windows 7.
Do you
Which
think
musician
the
could
reason
not
you don't
use
find
his or
money
her
on the
name
ground
as a Windows
anymore is because
file
everybody's
name?
broke
Kesha,
or
Questlove,
because
Will.i.am,
nobody
or
uses
Old Dirty
cash?
Bastard? Russell Jones
When
could
I
have
was a
used
kid, I
all
saw
of his
money on the ground all the
nicknames.
time.
Old Dirty Bastard, ODB, Dirt McGirt, Big Baby Jesus, Joe Bananas. Were you thinking of this one? Windows file names cannot contain a less than, greater than, colon, double quotation mark.
Oh, right, I wasn't
backslash,
thinking.
Vertical bar, asterisk, or question mark.
I guess I wasn't
Questlove
sure about
couldn't name a
apostrophes, to
file
be
with
fair.
his name on a Windows computer. But he could just pick a different symbol. Well, almost any symbol. He couldn't be colon love. Hold me, never let me go. I call this one Hopscotch on the Rocks. Okay, take a moment to collect your thoughts. This next question is going to require some high-level mathematical thinking. What I'm about to ask you has puzzled humans for centuries. Ready? How many squares do you make when you play Foursquare? 4, 5, 6, or 8? There are the 4 titular squares, of course. Then there's the one big square they make up together.
This
I
is
was
a
gonna
weird
ask how many
game.
squares
I mean,
there
it's
are
a
in
classic. It's
tic-tac-toe
fucking
board, but I didn't want to blow your mind.
classic trivia series, which later would become Jackbox. Would it help if I held you upside down and shook? Jack, she fell down the stairs box. Yeah. I mean, the host name is Cookie Masterson, but yeah.
Brace yourself for... Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. What does your P mean? My P is just perfect. Good luck.
Be public. Yep. You know, I'm gonna fucking ace this Jack Attack. Watch. Pixels. What? It's not Pixels? What? Excuse me? How is 1080p not pixels for P? What the fuck? Oh, it's Puff, but fuck. I just mashed A there. Pavloma. Pavloma, whatever. Close enough. Same thing. Platinum? Phosphorus? Okay. Oh, it was Prime, damn it! Just have to let it go past real quick. Actually, no, it's Post. It's Post Meridian. It's really not Pixels. I don't fucking know. I literally have no fucking idea. Progressive? Really? That's gotta be a lie. There's no way that one's true.
That's the game!
It means progressive. Really? What the fuck?
You're
that blows my fucking mind.
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
Hey, are you eager to play another round?
Immigration. Gay marriage.
Yeah, we got a hot one. Everybody at the ready.
Time is money, got it. Let's get this ball running.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Buoyant Baby Water Cribs, because waterbeds aren't just for bachelors from the early 80s anymore.
Okay, let's get this show on the road. First on the docket, she sounds a little hoarse. If Lady Gaga performed naked on a horse, then
Chisu's in the chat.
it's likely. Which lady would she be impersonating? Lady Godiva, Lady Madonna, Lady Chatterley, or Lady of Spain? Next time, try this. According to popular legend, Lady Godiva rode through the town of Coventry stark naked to oppose the high taxes imposed by her husband. Doesn't sound much like a lady to me. Gaga may be on a horse, but she'd rather take a ride on your disco stick. Am I getting old? What the hell is a disco stick? I'm sure it's dirty, but in what way? May I introduce... I'm feeling butter, thank you. Suppose I Can't Believe It's Not Butter comes out with a 5 Stages of Grief line of products. After I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which product would come next in the line? I'm very angry that it's not butter. I've lost all hope because it's not butter. I've come to... In the Kubler-Ross model of grief, the 5 stages are denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I have to be honest, I'd totally buy a product called I'm very angry that it's not butter. Especially if they got Mel Gibson for the commercials and he was yelling at a piece of toast. Why not try Mr. Blackwell meets Mrs. Dash? And it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell
what's
me
up,
if it's
Jisoo?
a kind of spice or a fashion faux pas caused by too tight clothing. If it's a spice, press your X button. If it's a fashion faux pas, press your... Oh, am I wasting your time? Excuse me. Candle nut, spikenard, camel toe, catnip, mono boob, front butt, Chinese anise.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. Yeah.
That performance could have used a pinch more dillweed, you dillweed. Now, I know candle nut is just a kind of spice, but I swear once in college, I saw something disturbing that perfectly fits that description. How about Thou Shalt Not Veg? Which of these shows would not violate one of the 10 commandments? Wife swap, Prison Break, American Idol, or Diagnosis Murder? Thou shalt not break out of prison is not one of the 10 commandments. So if you're ever in prison and you decide to
Enjoy
break
prison.
out, just know that God is totally behind you.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here we have, did you catch the mugger's mug? Something feels off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it. Let's see. I came in yelling at the staff. I threw jelly donuts at the craft services guy. I burned money in front of my director to reflect my higher status. It's been an average day. Oh, I know. I haven't read my fortune cookie from last night.
Cookie, fortune,
Okay. Here we go. Watch out for those with big egos. Well, considering the sizes of their heads, whom should I be most cautious of? The Statue of Liberty, the Sphinx, the guys on Mount Rushmore, or God on the Sistine Chapel ceiling?
Ooh, that's tough.
With faces about 60 feet tall, the fellas on Mount Rushmore had the largest heads, with the Sphinx coming in second with a 30-foot mug. It's easy to have an ego when you're the biggest thing in South Dakota, or the only thing in South Dakota. Hey, I could go on all day with jokes about South Dakota, like, no, wait, I guess I can't. There isn't really anything else to say about South Dakota. Oh, thank you. Let's say so long to round 1. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly.
People on Twitter. I mean, that was like about
Doubling the
literal head
value of each
sizes, though,
question in
Super
round
Gaming.
2. And lest you forget, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. It's time. This one's known as New Jersey Shore is Getting Old. Suppose Snooki and the gang shoot a special edition of MTV's Jersey Shore in South America. If it's set near an actual ocean shore, what might it be called? Paraguay Shore, Bolivia Shore, Mali Shore, or
I have
Uruguay
no
Shore?
fucking idea. Let's just guess.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Uruguay
hop
is
off for
located
now.
on the southeastern coast of South America.
Oh, I got it.
See ya.
Okay, see ya.
I think as a sign of good diplomacy, we owe it to the people of Uruguay to not expose them to the cast of Jersey Shore. It's time for Why the Long Face, Ann? What could conservative spokesperson Ann Coulter do to make herself coltier? Age about 10 years, sterilize herself, get a sex change, or shave her mane? A colt is a young male horse, so the first thing Anne should do would be to get a sex change. She's halfway there. She's got balls.
Blood and chicken is picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Next up, eHarmony equals MC squared. As you know, I've been single for a while now, and that's great because I love having me time 24 hours a day. But I keep seeing these eHarmony ads talking about 29 dimensions of compatibility, but I wonder, maybe it's not scientific enough. If eHarmony pre-screened people based on the number of space-time dimensions identified in modern string theory, what would I have to look forward to? 1 worthless dimension of compatibility, 11 dimensions of decent compatibility, 33 dimensions of amazing compatibility, or 99 dimensions of orgasmic compatibility? According to M-theory, an expansion of string theory, there are 11 possible space-time dimensions. So with its 29 dimensions of compatibility, eHarmony kicks string theory's ass. Oh, that settles it. I'm signing up for eHarmony right now. Okay, let me just check out the website on my phone.
I do not know Lady Godiva. I learned it from student.
45-minute questionnaire? Oh,
boys? In the 90s? Oh.
Next, a fun string theory question. Which of these children's string games would the girls in the Crucible be suspected of playing? Cat's Cradle, Apache Door, Sea Snake, or Witch's Broom?
I have no idea.
Here's where the money is.
But I won the wrong answer. Wrong answer to the game. I got it. Hell yeah.
Man, it must have been crazy to live in a time where everyone was really paranoid and suspected every other person of being a terrorist. I'm glad we live in today. No, and cats don't belong in a cradle. But you know what does? Water, like in a water crib. Just like the one you won from Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Your baby will drown in comfort. Today's wrong answer of the game brings you an extra $8,000. Surprise.
Hold me, never let me go.
Try this on for size. Hedwig and the Angry Grinch. Let's say that the size of a normal heart is large. By the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what size is the Grinch's heart? Small, medium. That heart is getting too big. It's gonna blow.
Oh, is it XL?
Here's what a right answer looks like. The Grinch's heart starts out 2 sizes too small and then grows 3 sizes that day. So it would have gone from small, 2 sizes less than large, up to extra large, 3 sizes up from small. And if you don't think an organ can shrink and grow like that, you've never seen me in a swimsuit. Welcome to the... Oh, do you need to be somewhere? My mistake. Here's your clue. BFFs. These twosomes are thick as thieves. Good luck.
Alright, this will be easy. I can maybe look. I have no idea who Oprah's friends are. That was Feldman who was friends with Michael Jackson, not Harry.
pulled out the dictionary here at the studio so I can read the definition of average. Here we go. Ah, yeah, here it is. Okay. Average. Adjective. Hey, who taped a picture of me next to average? Who did it?
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
All right, give me the haste.
Here in the down.
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
Got a motor? Fine. Light a flyer under it, people.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Fat
Heard it
Mouth
from the Queens,
Fascist
don't
Fish,
stop me
the
now, what
animatronic
Lady
fish
Godiva?
that's sweeping the nation. He's saying
Fat
zero,
Mouth
he hates
Fascist
democracy.
Fish?
Fat Mouth Fascist Fish.
Is that like Big Mouth's bully
All right, here goes nothing.
Big Mouth Billy Bass says more based cousin?
Okay, to get things started, architecture. I'm having a beer party this weekend. It's just like other parties, except with beer. Suppose I fashion an archway of different beer cases. Where should I put the keystone? Bottom middle case, bottom right case, top
bottom
middle
right,
case,
isn't
or
it?
bottom... Maybe you should just stick to drinking
Okay, bottom
wine
left
coolers
then.
instead. Allow me.
Oh no, it's top middle.
The
Oh, I'm thinking of a
keystone is the
cornerstone.
apex
Yeah,
of the
keystone.
arch,
I was thinking of a
locking the other
cornerstone.
pieces
My
in
bad.
position. I also plan to fashion a decorative harp out of cases of harp. Coming up next, in the beginning there was candy. Which of these candy names best describes a supernova? Ring Pop, Starburst, Milky Way, or... When a star explodes, it's called a supernova. And it may leave behind a red dwarf, which is awesome because red is my favorite flavor. This one's called J-Wo. If you have a JPEG of J-Lo and it's of a place on J-Lo's body that matches what the J in JPEG stands for, what do you have a digital picture of? Jennifer Lopez's junk, Jennifer Lopez's jaw, Jennifer Lopez's joint, or JPEG, the most common of digital photograph formats, stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group. So you'd have a picture of her joints, perhaps a sexy knuckle or a hot elbow. Of course, a single photograph isn't what you want. What you want is a nice 2-hour moving picture such as Gigli or Monster-in-Law. Yeah, that's what you want.
Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey!
Take a stab at Toys R Kelly.
Toys
and it's
R
a this or
Kelly.
that. I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's the name of an R. Kelly album or a toy you'd find at Toys R Us. If it's an R. Kelly album, press your X button. If it's a toy from Toys R Us, press your B. Oh, you already know how to play. Fine. Chocolate Factory.
Oops.
Marshmallow Blaster. Water Pop Blaster. 12 Play. Rockstar Bounce House. Double Up. Rock and Roll Girls. On the one hand, you could say you did close enough to getting them all right. On the other hand, wasn't close enough R. Kelly's legal defense? I heard Toys R Us was going to sell an R. Kelly action figure. It's the only action figure that can't get within a 20-mile radius of children.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Coming up, the Primordial Bread Bowl. If Panera honored the prehistoric supercontinent that consisted of all the continents smushed
Pangea, something
together,
like
with a
Pangea.
sandwich that smushed all of Panera's sandwiches together, what would it be called? Panera's Pancetta Panini? Panera's... Pangea is the landmass that before continental drift was comprised of all the major continents. And like the Pangea, once it's in your stomach, it splits apart and rapidly drifts toward your South Pole. We've finished round 1, and you're in pretty good shape for now. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And don't forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Okay, how about it? Here's one for you. Sham-ow! I assume you've seen those commercials for the slap chop and the ShamWow. Say you have a horrible kitchen accident and kill someone with a slap chop. If one ShamWow soaks up 25 ounces of liquid as advertised and your victim has 11 pints of blood, how many ShamWows will you need? 8 ShamWows, 18 ShamWows, 28 ShamWows, or 30... 28? Doesn't take 28. This thing was made in Germany. They only make good stuff in Germany. Watch how easy this is. There are 16 ounces in a pint. Thus, the math comes out to about 7.04 ShamWows to do the job. So to play it safe, you'd want to use 8. Now to get rid of the body, you're going to want to go with the Ronco 5-tray electric food dehydrator and beef jerky maker. Let's try Enfuego. Anybody who knows me knows I enjoy 3 things: waffles, children's toys, and spaghetti sauce. Not necessarily in that order. And speaking of order, it's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. And because this one's a little tougher, I'm giving out a $1,000 bonus to anybody who gets it right. Put these products in chronological order.
Hey, what's up,
based on
Willard?
the year they were first
Not much, my
introduced.
friend, not much.
Lego, Prego, Eggo.
Yeah, I'm playing, You Don't Know Jack on stream.
Lego, Prego,
Oh, yeah,
Lego,
I got the
Lego,
alert. I was talking
Eggo,
to somebody else in
Prego.
my community.
Legos were invented in the early 1930s and hit the market in 1949. Eggo waffles were the first frozen waffles, and they were invented in 1953. And Prego pasta sauce came way later in 1981. That just earned you an extra $1,000. But if I had to pick just one, I'd pick the waffles, because you could theoretically build a toy spaceship out of waffles. And waffles taste pretty good on
Yeah, You Don't Know
spaghetti.
Jack is a trivia game if you don't know.
Yeah, it sounded like a quiz show kind of game anyway. There's a couple. I think I remember you doing a Let's Play of the old South Park one too.
I call this one
Chef's Love Shack, yeah.
Don't eat the brown aspic. Which of these jam
keep forgetting
bands
how
is
many
singing
other
a song
South Park
about
games there
jam?
are.
Moe's singing My Mashed Fruit, Pulp and All. Widespread Panic singing I'll Heat You. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Jam
I'm
is
not gonna
made of
kick
fruits
myself 'cause I knew
mashed
that was the
whole,
wrong
whereas
answer of the
jelly
game.
is made of fruit juice. Marmalade is often bitter, and Jello jigglers jiggle. So why is it when you're hanging outside a Moe concert, all you can find to eat is a sandwich made of organic mushrooms, hemp, and 7-grain bread? That was a fishy answer. So here's something fishy in return. Your very own fat-mouth fascist fish from the annoying
Fat-mouth
animatronic
fascist
fish
fish. That's
company.
pretty cool. I'd buy
Because
that.
if you hang it up on a wall, it
A
should
fascist
talk.
fish.
It's Big Mouth
Wrong
Billy
answer, the
Bass,
game
but
served
like
you a
fascist.
sweet 8,000 clams. Well done. Take a good look at the Fast and the Gaseous. What would Vin Diesel have to do if he wanted to change his name to Vin Unleaded Gasoline? Beef himself up to become heavier and oilier? Become more refined as an actor? Put more energy into his work? Or gasoline goes through more of a refining process than diesel fuel. You can't refine Vin Diesel. He's too tough and reckless to tame. Just like me. Oops, my rose hip tea is ready.
Hold me, never let me go.
Something I do think the ride does a lot better.
How about
The ride has 13
Caribbean
questions,
blue
whereas this
humor?
one only has 11.
What's the capital city of
Yeah.
the Turks and Caicos Islands? Petersore,
The
Dickhurt
fascist
City,
fish.
Peckersting, or Cockburn Town? Yep, Cockburn Town is the capital of the sunny Caribbean islands of Turks and Caicos. So if you go, make sure you take plenty of ointment.
Alright, Jack attack.
I see you don't need me for anything. It's all yours. Ante up. I've got antes in my panties. No, wait, that's gross. Good luck.
I think it's Petunia for Harry Potter, if I remember right.
Oh, don't forget. Paintfall.
That's all she wrote! I hate you.
You don't know Jack!
How many points did I get?
Good game, everyone. Donnie, what's next?
Okay, give me a piece
35,000,
if you'd like to
okay.
engage in another tourniquet of wits.
What the was that? Find out tonight.
You dress yourself to the nines every day. Why shouldn't you do the same for your friend with 9 lives? At Meow Inappropriate Cat Accessories, we stock hundreds of unnecessary adornments to shamelessly decorate any cat. We've got cat saddles, kitty swim trunks, feline infrared goggles, and introducing the electronic cat translator.
Leave me alone. Go yourself.
So if it's cute, if it's teeny, and if it probably shouldn't go on a cat, then you'll find it at Meow Inappropriate Cat Accessories, located between the Bicycles for Dogs warehouse and the Lizard Mittens Emporium.
Oops.
Yellow? Tired of straining your eyes reading the yellow pages? Hate carrying around all that heavy paper? Now get all the information of the telephone directory in the excitement of an audiobook. It's the Telephone Directory audiobook from Yellow Pages Audio Phone Books. This 250 disc set includes businesses: Alverson Plumbing, 847-2. Residents: Donaldson, Edgar C, 952-456. And much, much more. Order in the next 20 minutes and we'll send you a free copy of VCR instructions read by Sir Ian McKellen.
To cancel the blanked program position, select the corresponding program.
Buy your Telephone Directory audiobook today and let your ears
Yeah, I
do
put
the
Fat Mouth Fascist Fish in Kino's tab because I figured he'll appreciate
I'm so
that.
embarrassed, Barbara. I just don't know why this is happening to me.
Maybe it's time we considered getting a little help.
Pretty good, Bill. Wish I could say the same for you.
You have a live one. All set.
Oops, okay, I see. Big hurry. Hurry it up, people!
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Fashion Barrel Barrelware. Comfort, freedom, style, and the faint
Fashion
smell of
Barrel.
pickles. Wear your wood well.
Okay, let's begin. First question. I can't feel my potatoes.
What's taters, precious?
I love Pringles. You know what their slogan says? Once you pop, you can't stop. It's so true. If once you popped, you couldn't stop, and you decided to enter a 12-step program at Pringleholics Anonymous, what would be the first step? Say you're sorry for wasting my time.
I just tried to buzz in quick
I'll
because
get
there's an
this.
achievement for getting it right in 1 second.
The first step of the 12-step program, as created by AA, is admitting you have a problem and are powerless to your addiction. For the record, I certainly don't have a Pringle problem.
There is also an
I like
achievement
them
for
at
buzzing
parties
in,
and
from
club
going from like
bathrooms
being
and
behind
in bed while
to
watching
winning
old episodes of Love
with the
Connection.
Jack Attack, so I might try doing that.
Say hello to, make this your main profile question? Who would most likely use the famous surgeon's photograph as their main profile pic on Facebook? Now, Robert Jarvik created the artificial heart, and he uses Friendster. The correct answer is, the famous photograph of Nessie poking her head out of the water is known as the surgeon's photograph, because it was supposedly taken by a doctor. And since then, the photo has indeed proven to be doctored. By the way, Nessie enjoys water skiing, long walks on the beach at night, and playing Mafia Wars. Oh, and she's a diehard Christian. Why not
Welcome
try
back, Chizu.
Who be you? Which arrangement of B words fills in the following blanks? Blank movie, blank Arthur, blank cool, Sloop John blank. B, 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 B? Ironic, all these B's and you get an F.
Yeah, I'm starting to ironic, all these B's.
B movie, B Arthur, B cool, the 2005 movie starring John Travolta, and Sloop John B, the Beach Boys song. Hey, Beach Boys, BB. One thing I'm very proud of is that I got straight B's in college, cause hepatitis C is the bad one, right?
Ooh.
Open wide for vegetable.
What's
Which
up?
VeggieTales character would be classified as having an ectomorph body type? Bob? Like Larry, you're on the verge of being in a pickle jar. Let me show you something. Ectomorphs have thin, narrow chests and
Goku got
abdomens.
hepatitis Z.
Which is too skinny if you ask me. Personally, I prefer something with a little meat on its bones. Or any meat. Or bones. Like chicken
See, it's
wings.
like vegetable, but it,
hungry.
think of Vegeta bull, but you think of like Vegeta as a bull, like a furry.
And now, yo-ho-ow! And it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it's a type of ab exercise, part of a pirate ship, or both. If it's an ab exercise, press your X button. If it's part of a pirate ship, press your B button. If it's both, press A. Ah, you're familiar with the dis or dat. Perfect. Flying jib, captain's chair, plank, ball bridge, keel, cable chops, foreboom.
I did really bad there.
Maybe you should try doing this with only one eye patch on.
I mean, Vegeta becomes an ape. He may be a furry. Yeah, there you go.
The exercise for a pirate to do is the amputated leg lift. That'll wrap up round 1. Let's hope you do a hell of a lot better the rest of the way. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is double.
Let's watch The Notebook with Ryan Gosling. I
And
assume a
hint,
definite
hint,
spinoff.
big cash prizes
Yeah, there
can
you
be
go.
yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. All right, you ready? Too bad. May I introduce I Can't Quit You movie franchise? Suppose they make a sequel to Brokeback Mountain set on the second
Kilimanjaro?
tallest mountain in the world. What might it be called? Brokeback K2? Brokeback Mountain 2? The mountain known as K2 on the border of Pakistan and China is the second tallest mountain in the world after Mount Everest. Personally, I prefer Brokeback Mountain, the remount.
A fooey? I'm not a Fuegan
Here's
fooey.
what I like
Yeah,
to call,
exactly.
my accountant's a real joker. Why might an accountant use a Heath ledger? Accountants use ledgers to keep track of things, like heath, a kind of shrubbery. And after a full day of shrubbery accounting, I'm sure he's pretty bushed.
No achievement? Come on. That was clearly a second.
Chicken's picking out a mate.
Was it only on multiplayer that it counts? What the hell, damn guy? Oh, in the last second. Oh. Okay. See, I'm stupid and I misread that. I'm like, I did it in 2 seconds, I can do it in 1, but no, it wants it in the last second.
American literature is garbage. Okay, somebody sent in somebody's trash. All right. This steaming pile of trash smells literary. Let's see what we can find. There's an ambulance driver's license from World War I, some Cuban cigar butts, and an empty bottle of foot cream specifically designed for six-toed cats. What famous author does this trash belong to? Mark Twain, John Steinbeck, Ernest Hemingway, or Toni Morrison?
I actually don't know
Watch
the
the
answer,
time.
but we're gonna hope.
Ernest Hemingway was a volunteer ambulance driver in World War I. Spent 20 years living in Cuba.
Does that count, or
and
does
owned
it
a
have to be
collection of
less than a
six-toed
second?
cats known as Hemingway cats.
This
Let's
is
see what else
1.19
Hemingway threw
there.
out. Oh, what's this? A Farewell to Arms 2. Armless and Lovin' It. Jeez. I'll just put that back in the garbage.
Scrolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not right.
Here we have. I'd like to make a reservation for 6.3 people, please. Based on the average household size in the United States, what might you expect to hear at one of these restaurants? Table for 2.6 at the Cheesecake Factory, table for 2.9 at Red Robin, table for 3.2 at Denny's, or
3.5.
table for 3.5 at
The
Cracker
answer's
Barrel.
3.5, but we will wait until the last second.
Time's a wasting. It was begging to be picked. The average American household is made up of 2.6 people, give or take an arm or a torso.
Okay, but I still got the wrong question
Though
of the
if you
game,
base it
so we're
on
good.
weight, that number increases significantly after eating at Cheesecake Factory. You're wrong! Wow, that was a lot more fun than a barrel of crackers. And speaking of barrels, you want a designer barrel courtesy of our sponsor, Fashion Barrel Barrelware. You're going to like the way you look. In a barrel, I guarantee it. In a barrel. Today's wrong answer of the game gets you another 8,000 on top of your current score. Sweet.
Hold me, never let me go.
This one's known as fries or tater tots. Hey, did you know King Tut was just 9 years old when he became Pharaoh of Egypt? Probably still read the Egyptian funny papers every day. Considering which animal the Egyptians worshipped, which ancient comic strip character would King Tut have enjoyed the most? Garfield Hotep, Marmaduke Memnon, Dilbertiti, or Opus Iris?
I guess theoretically Marmaduke and Garfield are both possible, but I'm going to go with Garfield. I'm going to wait until the last second for that achievement.
The ancient Egyptians were known to revere and worship cats, like Garfield and Garfield Hotep. And they hated Mondays. Step right up Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. A banana by any other name would smell as banana eat. Perhaps you know these foods by their aliases. Good luck.
Just take my green onions. Squab. I think squab might be pheasant. Guess it could be pigeon as well. It's not pheasant, damn it. Probably pigeon. I knew it was a type of bird.
There you have it! Sorry, I was just thumbing through this thesaurus to come up with the perfect words to describe your performance. Here we go. Boilerplates. Common. Customary. Dime a dozen. Fair to middling. Garden variety.
What if Gona Guy totally spies? He has weird fetishes. Clover goes bodybuilder, Sam's in SMM gear, whipped Alex goes hermaphrodite.
Nice one, folks. Okay, Donnie, let us know what we're doing.
So. America slowly.
Okay, we've got one contestant ready to go.
Ah, you're in a hurry. I see. Begin the commencing.
No, another host this time.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Romanticlip Tandem Toenail Clippers, because the couple that clips together stays together.
All right, let's do this thing. To get things rolling, to era is human. Hey, what's going on? The Paleozoic era, the Cenozoic era, the Mesozoic era, or the Proterozoic era?
It's either A or Y.
More like Paleozoic.
Ah, it's A.
This would have worked.
Oh no, it's X.
The Cenozoic era is what's been going on geologically for the last 65 million years. Same crap, different epoch. Bucker up for Menage a Tub. You know that nursery rhyme, rub-a-dub-dub? What the hell are those three men doing in a tub anyway? Sounds like some sort of strange Cialis commercial. Suppose the three men in a tub are floating along in the ocean when they hit a giant iceberg. If their survival rate is the same as the people on the Titanic, who will survive? The butcher, and the baker, the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker, or they'll all die. Nuh-uh, Kate Winslet survived. I so wanted you to pick this one. On the Titanic, about 1,500 people died and just over 700 people survived. So roughly 1 in 3 people survived, like the butcher. Just his luck. The butcher survives and all he has to eat is fish. It's time for a profound tweet. Because he famously penned the line, "Brevity is the soul of wit," which author would probably be a fan of Twitter? At Oscar_Wilde 140 knows. Here's
Mark
what
Twain?
you're meant to
No?
pick.
Oh, it's Shakespeare.
Shakespeare
Okay.
wrote brevity is the soul of wit for Polonius during the second act of Hamlet. Or as Hamlet is called in tweet speak, Ham. Take a good look at getting shot with a t-shirt gun. If the mascot for the San Jose Sharks wanted to mirror the feud in West Side Story, what team would he taunt with vicious
Jets.
finger snaps? The Houston Rockets, the New York Jets. The Jets are the rivals to the Sharks in West Side Story. So while it would be weird for a hockey
but
mascot
Clippers
to
is
taunt
probably
a
the wrong
football
question of the
mascot,
day, damn it.
You can't always predict hate.
Oh well.
But for the sake of innocent civilians, hopefully the mindless violence wouldn't escalate to drive-by dancings.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's one for you. Close the door, I'm undressing. And hey, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read you a list of 7 names. For each one, you need to tell me whether it's the name of a brand of ranch salad dressing or the name of a legal brothel in Nevada. If it's a ranch dressing,
If it's a
press
bunny
your
ranch,
X
right?
button. If it's a Nevada
I'm surprised they didn't use the
brothel,
term bunny ranch.
press your B. Okay, great.
That's got to be
Let's
one of
just
the
get right to it.
options then.
Hidden Valley Ranch, Cherry Patch Ranch, Moonlight Honey Ranch, Wishbone Ranch, Chicken Ranch, Annie's Naturals Cowgirl, Marie's Creamy Ranch. Not bad. Next time, try looking at the screen the entire time instead of trying to peek at my croutons. And of course, this goes for both of these categories. If you smell blue cheese, ask for a refund immediately. That about does it for round 1. And from the look of your score, we didn't get out of there soon enough. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. Okay, we're bringing it on.
I love dis or dat.
And on its way,
The 2 most random
show
topics.
me the
Yeah.
Mooney. About how long was Neil Armstrong's historic
Oh, it
walk
didn't
on
happen.
the moon? As long as it takes to moon someone out your car window. As long as Michael Jackson's moonwalk song Billie Jean. As long as the Twilight movie New Moon. Look, we've finished with the brothel names, dis or dat, okay? Snap out of it
I knew that
already.
was wrong, but you know, whatever.
Want to see the answer? Neil Armstrong's walk on the moon was about 2.5 hours long, so if you include previews and credits, yeah, it's about that. That is, unless you believe the moon landing was also just a cleverly made movie.
Yeah.
And now, Comfy in Nautica. How many Snuggies would a giant squid need in order to accommodate all of its
4.
appendages? 4 Snuggies, 5 Okay, 4 is a good guess, but I may have gotten you on a tentacality. I mean a tentacleality. Technic... Yeah, whatever. Now pay attention. All squids have 8 arms plus 2 longer tentacles. So with 2 armholes each, a squid would need 5 Snuggies.
You bitch.
Of
You
course, I
fucking...
only have 2 arms, but I have 5 Snuggies just for variety.
Fucking chicken's picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Coming up next, Arch, your arch enemy.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
Okay, it's an order question, which means I'm giving out a $1,000 bonus to anybody who gets it right. So, put these things in chronological order based on when they first appeared. The St. Louis Arch, the McDonald's Golden Arches, the Archie comics. Archie Golden Arches Arch, Arch Golden Arches Archie, Golden Arches Arch Archie, or Archie Arch Golden Arches. Way to go, Jughead. Were you thinking of this one? Archie was introduced in 1941, the McDonald's Arches in 1962, and the St. Louis Arch was completed in 1965. And after reading the scathing book on American fast food production, Fast Food Nation, I'll never be able to pick up another Archie comic book, because I realized I hate to read.
Scrolling through the
Open wide for drill, baby, drill. So with all these ecological disasters happening around the world, you'd think folks would be ready to embrace alternative forms of energy. Not so. Which protest sign would you see Don Quixote carrying at an anti-environment rally? Wind turbines can blow me, solar panels aren't very bright, thermal energy leaves me cold, or... In Cervantes' novel, Don Quixote thinks windmills are evil, ferocious giants. I think Don Quixote watches too much Fox News. Hold me, never let me go.
See, I didn't really know much about Don Quixote, but I know he fought the windmills, but I didn't really know what that meant, so...
Suppose American Idol's Randy Jackson judged an Iditarod competition. If he were judging a team with the maximum allowable number of dogs, what would he say? Yo, you 6 dogs a killer! Check it, you 8 dogs and nailed it! You 12... An answer as wrong as Cuba Gooding Jr.'s Snow Dogs. Watch how easy this is. A musher is allowed to have up to 16 dogs in the Iditarod. At this point,
Dong
I might as well just
bunghole?
add a team of
Yeah, there
dogs
you
to
go.
American Idol's contestant list. Like our intern Kyle here, who auditioned last season. Hey, Kyle, sing something! If I know...
Well, if I can pull it out and win Jack Attack, then maybe I can get that achievement for, you know, coming in clutch at the end, right?
Welcome to the... Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. You have a nice scalp, so stop hiding it. Please take off your headgear when you go indoors.
Bunghole, bunghole? Yeah. That's a 10-gallon hat, but I missed it. I hit A, but I guess it was a second too late or something. Oh, it's a yellow beanie. Pronounced. You only pronounced one E. Rage baiting me is unwise. Pronounced thanks Bill Gates. Oh, produced, yeah. What should I have said? Bunghole or fucking E bunghole. There you go. Oops, fuck.
There it is! Well, you didn't do poorly, but you didn't do great. You're kind of like me in a white t-shirt. You kind of just seem to fade away.
You don't know Jack!
Achievement?
That's a wrap. Donnie,
These had to be
what's happening?
multiplayer. Like if I was losing in multiplayer and then one with Jack Attack, right?
Well, what government analysts are...
That's
All
most
right, we have one
definitely
contestant.
what's
I
up.
repeat, one contestant.
Okay, folks, we're getting close. 10 seconds.
Off you glow.
And go spring check.
Oh, you got your panties in a bag? Start the game!
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Granny's Roach Butter. Slow churned, down home, authentic roach flavor and love.
So why not get started?
Eating some truffle barbecue popcorn chicken?
John
Hell
and
yeah,
Kate
dude.
plus eggs. Suppose John and Kate Gosselin had 8 goslings instead of children. In keeping with the mating habits of geese, how long should John and Kate stay together? 1 mating season, for a few days, for life, or until their acting careers take off? Here's what you meant to pick. Geese, unlike John and Kate, mate for life.
Interesting. I didn't know geese mated for life.
Also, I learned by watching
roach
Dancing
butter.
with the Stars that geese are great dancers when compared to Kate Gosselin. Say hello to Honk If Horny. If car horns only played songs that came from the same country as the cars were originally manufactured in, which horn would come with the BMW? Horn 1, La Cucaracha? The BMW and the Christmas song O Tannenbaum are both German. I'm not sure what country my car is from exactly, but based on the horn, it's wherever that I'm a Barbie Girl song was recorded. Here's a good one. Solid unsalted gold. If rolled gold introduced a pretzel made of 99% pure gold, what would it be called? 10-carat tiny twist. 24-karat gold is an alloy made of 99 to 99.9% pure gold. I've made my own prototype here, and let me tell you, it tastes... Ow!
Erica, yep. If that was an option, that would have been correct.
This one's called Urine McEcstasy. And oh yeah, baby, it's a this or that. I am going to read 7 phrases. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a McDonald's slogan or a song by Barry White. If it's McDonald's, press your X button. If it's Barry White, I understand, no need for instructions. Great. What you want is what you get. Every time a good time. I'm qualified to satisfy. Put a smile on. I've got so much to give. I'm loving it. Never gonna give you up.
Oh, baby, your mediocrity is turning me on. Very slightly, but I can feel a subtle difference.
You know, maybe McDonald's should start writing sexy love songs for their ads. Their products already sound sexy. Big and tasty, quarter pounder, chicken strips.
John Deere had DEI pulled back
apple
after
turnover.
8 years ago. I joked John Deere is John Queer. Yes, it's a vision. That wouldn't really call it a vision, you know, but, you
10
know.
lines of the nude and famous. Based on their heights, which of these pasty nudes would need to spend the most time in a spray tan booth? Rodin's The Thinker, Michelangelo's David, Alexandros' Michelangelo's original sculpture stands ripped at approximately 14.5 feet, by far the tallest of these 4. Although if he were sprayed orange, people might just think it's a 14-foot statue of Regis Philbin. That's round 1. And surprisingly, you're doing pretty well. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. Let's keep going. Why not try? The doctor will see you now, Ms. Montana.
Never gonna give you up as a banger,
Let
yeah?
me see if I got this straight. Miley Cyrus plays Hannah Montana, but all her little fangirls know it's Miley Cyrus. But when she tours as Hannah Montana, and there was a movie about this, and hang on. The Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana phenomenon is best explained by what medical diagnosis? Munchausen syndrome by proxy? Dissociative identity disorder is a fancy doctorin way of saying multiple personalities. I think it's fascinating how you can simultaneously have 2 personalities and no personality.
Also, dissociative identity or disorder
Try this
likely does not
exercise.
exist.
I admit to letting the
I admit
dogs
to
out.
letting the dogs out.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with everyone's favorite ventriloquist dummy, Billy O'Brien.
And I'm here with everybody's favorite dunny ventriloquist, Cookie Masterson.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
What news do you bring today, Billy?
I'm dying.
You're dying? Oh my God, Billy.
No, I'm not dying. I'm dying at Childred Toots. I want to die a dog to win Dustin's show at the Westminster Dog Show. If my best debt was to have a dog in the herding category, which toots should I purchase? A Doberman Pinscher, a Pomeranian, a Border Collie, or a miniature Toodle?
A Border Collie is the only dog on this list that could compete in the herding category at the Westminster Dog Show.
I want to win Dustin's show because my days are numbered.
Your days are numbered? Billy, you said you weren't dying.
I'm not, Dunny. I just have a very detailed numeric-based schedule.
Blood and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
May I introduce... Oh, I've never tried the global position. If your GPS told you to drive as the crow flies, what would it be telling you to do?
Drive in circle for 3.3 miles.
As the crow flies refers to moving in a straight line. The GPS voice is so trustworthy and comforting. Sometimes during a long drive, I tell her my secrets.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not right.
Next up. Okay, say you get mad at somebody while talking on your BlackBerry and you make a fart noise at them, aka a raspberry. You know, if the spit from your raspberry mixes with your BlackBerry, what new phone might form? An elderberry curve, a cranberry bold, a gooseberry... In the botanical world, when a raspberry and a blackberry join together in a magical union, you get a loganberry.
I'm doing really fucking good this round, by the way.
Loganberry phones is, if you accidentally eat your phone, you can then poop it out and the seeds will eventually produce several more phones, with proper gardening.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dreaming questions.
Take a stab at your mom's an empowered woman. Imagine this. One day your mom shows you a tattoo across her lower back and tells you the tattoo is an ambigram. Which of these responses to your mom's new tattoo is also an ambigram? What did you, Mom? You did what? What the Mom? Tramp stamp. Or, Mom, what? An ambigram is an image or text that looks the same right side up and upside down. But why would she want one on her lower back? I mean, no one will ever see it upside down, right? Right? Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? No, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. What are you searching for? I hope it's something good. Good luck.
What are you searching for? They tried to get me with that Nero there. Heart of Gold. It's Heart of Gold from Neil Young. Fountain of Youth, constantly on. Thumbnail of this stream was just your mom is an empowered woman. That's funny. Buddy the Elf, his father. Yep. Okay. Private Ryan. heart of gold, damn it. Fountain of Youth. Very good insult to someone's brother, yeah. Private Ryan. Your mom voted good insult to someone's mom, yeah.
That's the game! Well, looky there, you made it to the big time. So now that you're here, you should probably start scheduling your plastic surgery. Oh, and get yourself a pet monkey and some Bulgari sunglasses for you and the monkey.
You don't know Jack!
Nice one, folks. Okay.
$1,000 air. Earned $1,000 or $100,000.
Johnny, let us know what we're doing.
$100,000 air.
You're thinking you'd like to raid more.
Okay, we've got one contestant. Let's get moving, people.
Short attention pangs, huh? Hop to it, Conrads!
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Brown Anna Banana Toasters. For a perfectly toasted banana the first time and every time. Say, nice banana.
And right this way. Kicking things off, will you calamari
cookie
me?
guy?
If Nadia Suleiman, better known as the Octomom, actually behaved like a female octopus, what would happen after she gave birth? She'd die, her spine would dissolve. Female octopuses, octopi? No, whatever. Die shortly after their eggs hatch, so the Octomom would unfortunately kick the bucket. Then they bury her in one casket and her uterus in another.
Delete this, no, but when instead when I
call
delete
this
your
one
prostate and
I
uterus from
Heart Atom.
existence.
If Albert Einstein had written a romantic comedy about the atomic relationship between neutrons and electrons, which Jennifer Aniston flick would have provided the most appropriate title? The Breakup, The Object of My Affection, He's Just Not That Into You, or Leprechaun. And I thought Marley and Me was sad. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Because neutrons have no electrical charge, the negatively charged electrons are not and never will be
Comrade
attracted
Cookies,
to
you
them.
won't get away. I'm no rookie.
But I did
Whatever
see a
his last
picture
name is,
Australia of
Masterson.
An electron getting frozen yogurt with a proton in Palm Springs. Woo! How about bed bugs, bye bye bye, and it's a toxic dis or dat. I'm gonna read you a list of 7 names. For each one, you need to tell me if it's a boy band or an insect repellent brand. If it's a boy band, press your X button. If it's insect repellent, press your... Oh, am I wasting your time? Excuse me. Take that! Cutter! 98 degrees! Damage!
Oh, fuck, wrong button there.
Ultra pure! Ozone! Don't feel too bad. Technically, all of these could be considered a kind of repellent. I play the 98 Degrees Christmas CD to keep ants out of my kitchen.
Off was the one I knew going in. I fucked it up.
Facelift book. Which website would not be a fancier version of Facebook? Physiognomy book, Nate's book, Countenance book, or Visage book? You have no friends. Face. It's so obvious. Nate's book would be a fancy name for ass book. And trust me, you don't want your friend to poke you on ass book.
Where's the vibe, girl?
Laugh at an easy joke? Huh? How did it know I laughed? What?
Rock my world, girl. Ooh,
Well, I didn't even laugh at that one, though.
Here's one I like to call gory.
I'm confused what it means, but okay.
Suppose Al Gore gets gored during the running of the bulls in Spain. If he demands a recount of all the bulls and steers in the run, what will the recount find? 12 suspicious bulls and steers, 20 dubious bulls and steers, 36 fishy bulls and steers, or 51 questionable bulls and steers? Allow me. Each day of the running of the Bulls Festival, 6 bulls
Cookie
are released
Unexpected
along with
Nookie
6
Masterson.
steers, so 12 animals in total. The bull's horn didn't pierce Al Gore all the way through. It just left him with dangling chaps. That's all we got for round 1. Although your score seems to be stuck in neutral. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Let's get back to the action.
Record your emotions for gameplay purposes, yeah. I guess so.
This one's known as I Love You, Meth Cooper. I've been watching that AMC show Breaking Bad about a high school chemistry teacher who uses his science powers for evil by manufacturing drugs. And speaking of chemistry, the title Breaking Bad contains several chemical symbols such as Br, K, N, and Ba. So now it's time for a chemistry pop quiz. Which of those symbols have I matched with the wrong name? Bromine, Br, potassium, K, nickel, N, or barium, Ba? N stands for nitrogen. Nickel is Ni. Chemistry was never my strong suit in high school. And by that I mean I didn't have chemistry with anyone of the opposite sex, or the same sex, really. Let's try. This heavy metal band is confusing. What might a typical headbanger yell at a Satan-worshipping death metal concert? Neptune's moon rocks! Helicopters kick ass! Meat substitutes rule! Whales wail! Wait, hold on, give me a second. There's gotta be a way to tie this into a Uranus joke. It was begging to be picked. Seitan is a common vegetarian meat substitute made from cooked wheat gluten. Yeah, that should be a pretty awesome concert.
Blood and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
How about Referio? I don't know if you've ever been to Rio de Janeiro, but they have that giant stone statue looming over the city called Christ the Redeemer. It's real famous. If Rio's Christ the Redeemer statue were refereeing a game played by other giant statues,
I bet you potassium was the wrong answer of the day.
Touchdown, safe, traveling, or pass interference. The Christ the Redeemer statue's arms are stuck straight out to the sides, sort of like an umpire calling a baseball player safe.
Soitan? Yeah, there you go.
Still, Christ would make a pretty annoying ump,
Makes
constantly
sense.
saying things like, you know,
It's a meat
the
substitute
only way to
as
be
well.
truly safe is to accept me as your personal savior. It's time for Stop Rhyming Now, I mean it. Eating which of these snacks would make Mr. Peanut a cannibal? Corn nuts, Cracker Jacks, grape nuts, or munchies? Cracker Jacks is the only snack listed that contains nuts. What does Mr. Peanut eat anyway? I'm guessing it's a lot of fish. Don't know why, just seems like he'd eat a lot of fish. Maybe it's the monocle. Hold me, never let me go.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that the last time I played this game before today was
Here we
running it
have
from GameFly
Big
like
Dickens.
fucking,
Which
I don't
Charles
know,
Dickens
12
novel
years
ends
ago?
most like the way The Sopranos ended?
At least,
Great
if not,
Expectations, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, A Christmas Carol, or Little Dorrit?
I don't know, definitely not A Christmas Carol. This one?
Dickens died before finishing The Mystery of Edwin Drood, so it pretty much stops without getting to an ending, just as, love it or hate it, the last episode of The Sopranos dramatically cuts to black. I hate it when things don't have proper endings. Reminds me of a joke. A mobster, a writer, and a turn-of-the-century British street urchin walk into a... Welcome. I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. Sequel, the subtitle. Get ready for a
Sequel
massive
to
disappointment. Good
Starting
luck.
with the subtitle for each sequel, I think it Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It tickles. Speed 2. Waves of Death. It's Waves of Death. I think. Monsters Unleashed. Might have been Back in Business. Bad Hair Day. Oh no. That would have been a good one though. And Lost in New York. Armed and Fabulous, I think. Cruise Control, yep. I was thinking the Waves thing, but I'm like, no, it's Cruise Control. Back in Business.
There it is! Well, big shot, you achieved what everybody else in this great country strives for, filling your once empty skull with meaningless facts. Way to go. Now you're qualified to collect unemployment.
You don't know Jack!
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
All right.
Yeah, we got a hot one. Everybody at the ready.
Some of these achievements are not going to be gettable anymore. Get negative 1 million on a Jack attack. Wow.
We're almost at...
Move it along, right. Let's go, people.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Hop Along Harry's One Leg at a Time Pantorium. If you've only got one leg, you've only got one option. Hop Along Harry's.
Hang on tight, we're in for a ride. Right off the top, coffee is dead to me. Suppose Coffee Mate comes out with a new coffee creamer called Cream Mate. If it only dissolves at the minimum human body cremation temperature, how hot would your coffee have to be? 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 1400 degrees Fahrenheit, 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, or 2600 degrees... In crematoriums, bodies are burned between 1400 and 1800 degrees, generally speaking. If the temperature drops below 1400, you might end up with a thumb in your decorative urn. And And with coffee that hot, the side of the McDonald's cup would read, "Warning, if you are reading this, then you have 4th-degree burns." Up next, Rhyme of the Ancient Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
The best rappers had such a nimble control over words that their songs rival the work of the Romantic-era poets. And then there's Soulja Boy Tell 'em. Suppose Soulja Boy wanted to bust some rhymes with a rap adaptation of the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. For the music video, what would be an appropriate choice of bling? A platinum pelican ring, whale-shaped diamond earrings, a grill that spells shark attack, or a chain with an iced-out albatross? You've been listening to your hippity hop too loud. Turn it down. Next time, try this. In Samuel Taylor Coleridge's poem, the mariner kills an albatross and then is punished by having to wear it around his neck. If he ever makes a tutorial video on how to do the dance steps, I'd be really curious to see how one goes about albatrossing that hoe. And now, Olive Garden. Suppose the Olive Garden slogan, "When you're here, your family," were literally true. Because they're not related, which dining duo would suddenly share the same genetic makeup? Bob Dylan passing breadsticks to Jacob Dylan, John Voight laughing with Angelina Jolie, Ed Harris cutting chicken parm for Neil Patrick Harris, or Charlie Sheen sharing lasagna with Emilio Estevez. Ed Harris is not related to Neil Patrick Harris. They should change their slogan to, "When you're here, it's because you couldn't make reservations at a better Italian restaurant." Try this on for size. I'll pop a Capulet in your assulet. Remember when Juliet said, "Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?" Well, which of these song titles correctly uses the word
wherefore means why,
Wherefore is the
basically,
frequency,
right? Or
Kenneth?
what, I mean.
Wherefore let the dogs out? Wherefore do fools fall in love? Or wherefore everybody knows your name? To be right or not to be right?
Does wherefore mean why or what?
This would have worked. The word wherefore, believe it or not, means why.
Okay, I guess it does mean.
That reminds
Couldn't remember
me,
if it
I
was
need
why
to
or
ask my
what.
psychiatrist, wherefore I cry myself to sleep every night.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Take a stab at a diaper rash of success, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 words or expressions, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's written on an inspirational poster sold by Successories. You know, those posters that have a picture of a mountain and then underneath is written teamwork. Those posters. Or a brand of adult diapers. If it's from an inspirational Successories poster, press your X button. If it's an adult diaper, press your... Or we could just get started. Opportunity. Dignity. Certainty. Poise. Confidence. Tranquility. Perseverance.
Wow, I did really bad at that. I got 3 right.
I've got a framed poster for you to hang on your wall. It says, "You can't do it." I've been looking around on Successories' website, and they have tons more posters that would make good names for adult diapers. My personal favorites are Let It Flow and Make Your Mark. Round 1 is in the books, and you've got a pretty nice score. It's a shame there's nobody here to share it with. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And keep in mind, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Let's move on, shall we? May I introduce... I said help, not kelp. Who could really use a hand? Luke Skywalker, Lord Voldemort, Bazooka Joe... If you remember, Luke lost his hand in episode 5 when his dad cut it off with his big flashlight sword thingy. So he could really use a hand. Sure, Luke eventually got a prosthesis, but it never felt quite right. Why? Well, he just couldn't put his finger on it.
Question
Why not try? Look what that Muppet did to the rug. If Muppet Dog Rolf is rollfulling, what dog trick did you teach him? Play dead, roll over, beg, or play... ROFL is an internet acronym for rolling on the floor laughing. So Rolf would be rolling over and laughing at you. The easiest trick to get a Muppet to do is stay. You just take your arm out of it.
Blood and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Here's a good one. Old Derriere. So they say it's impossible to drink a gallon of milk in an hour. I say phooey. That's why I've recruited stagehand Old Man to put this one to the test.
Yeah, was probably the wrong answer.
You've
Yeah.
been drinking that
Yeah, because he
gallon
lost
for
his
about
leg.
59 minutes, am I right?
That's right,
You're right.
Cookie. I'm almost there. I can almost taste the victory. Tastes kind of like milk.
You can do it. I got a buck riding on this, so don't screw it up. Now, Old Man says he can almost taste the victory. If his attempt at finishing a gallon of milk in an hour results in a Pyrrhic victory, what will happen? He'll finish the gallon, then finish another gallon. He'll finish the gallon, but will be violently ill for weeks. He will stop just short of finishing the gallon, or no one will ever know if he did or didn't.
Another gallon? Come on, I don't have any more room. No, wait. Now I'm good.
Let me show you something. Yeah, we'll finish the gallon, but a Pyrrhic victory is a victory that's gained at a great cost. In this case, weeks of lactose-induced intestinal chaos.
Well, it's a good thing I'm wearing my nappies. Those things can hold anything. Almost anything. Towel!
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Next up, cereal! Which of these breakfast cereal mascots would give Jonathan Harker nightmares? Toucan Sam, Count Chocula, the Trix Rabbit, or Sugar Bear? You just can't resist those dumb answers. Oh, honestly. Harker is a character.
Oh, Jonathan
from Bram
Harker,
Stoker's
duh.
novel Dracula. And
Fuck,
Count
I feel
Chocula
stupid.
is some
Duh.
kind of chocolate-loving
I
vampire.
thought Jonathan Harker was a real guy based on the question, but now
once
that
had a
now that I
very
think
scary
about it,
nightmare with Dracula.
Jonathan
I'd
Harker
see
is
Dracula
literally
and I
the
was
guy
playing
in
backgammon, and
Dracula,
suddenly I
like
had to give a
the
big,
main
important
like
speech in
protagonist.
front of an audience.
Hold me, never let me go.
I call this one Suck of the Irish. Which famous movie kiss best replicates the experience of kissing the Blarney Stone? The Lady and the Tramp kiss, the Brokeback Mountain. The classic Spider-Man kiss involved Spider-Man hanging upside down and kissing MJ. And in order to kiss the famous Blarney Stone in Ireland, you have to hang upside down. It's very similar. See, in one scenario, Tobey Maguire kisses a dripping wet Kirsten Dunst. And in the other scenario, you're dangled upside down by an elderly Irish man so you can bring your mouth into contact with 7 centuries of bacteria. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. You have 7 what? I'll show you my 7 if you show me yours. Good luck.
He's texting me. I was listening. Catholicism. Of the Oscars.
That's all she wrote! Well, that was really decent. I'm not saying we should do this again. Or anything. It is what it is, and there's no need for us to lie to each other. I think it's best if we not expect anything from each other moving forward. If you want to play again sometime, that'd be fine. Just consider me a trivia game with benefits.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Hey, are you eager to play another round?
I need 6 of those? Oh, yeah?
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
No more waiting. Right. No more waiting.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Bloodco. All your blood needs without the mess and fuss. Any type, any thickness, any gender. Bloodco.
All right, here we go. To begin with, can't we all just get along, John? What do donut rivals Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme have in common? Onomatopoeia, alliteration, assonance, or illusion?
Oh yeah, alliteration.
Alliteration is the repetition of the first sounds in words, and both Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme have that. So you see, they're not so different after all. You know what? Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna eat a Dunkin' Donut and a Krispy Kreme at the same time, and poop them out later in one unified poop of compassion and understanding. Say hello to space, the final frontier. If Star Trek's Mr. Spock decides to have his ears vulcanized, what will be true about them? His ears will be rounder, his ears will be stronger, his ears will be larger, or his ears will hear better. You know what they say about big ears? It's the wrong answer. Here's what a right answer looks like. Vulcanization is the process where rubber is converted to stronger, more durable materials. So Mr. Spock's pointy ears would become stronger. Which would be great because then it would be easier for Scotty to use them to open his beer bottles. Here's one for you. Bibla blah blah. What biblical album title would be appropriate for a Kesha album featuring different versions of her song, Blah Blah Blah? Pillar of Salt, Jonah and the Whale, The Tower of Babel, or Birth of... The Tower of Babel is a story in the book of Genesis where God confused the language of all humans so they could no longer understand each other. Thing is, I speak English and I still have no idea what the Kesha is talking about. Here's one I like to call Undead Anatomy. Which of these movie monsters is truly heartless? The Mummy, Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, or the Wolfman?
That would be the Mummy, damn it, I'm stupid, it's the Mummy.
Really
and Dracula's probably the wrong answer of the day.
Want to see the right answer? A mummy's organs are removed and placed in jars.
No, I cannot review My Little
so
Pony.
The mummy
Jeez,
would
fuck
not
you.
have a heart. Though mummification was perfected over thousands of years, the Egyptians always had difficulty removing the water on the knee without the tweezers touching the metal sides of the game board.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Open wide for Your Hair Smells Like Blackberry, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 phrases. For each one, tell me if it's a feature of the Nexus 1 phone,
Review Dragon Ball at some
a
point.
feature of Nexus shampoo, or both. If it's about the Nexus phone, press your X button. If it's about Nexus shampoo, okay, great. Let's just get right to it. Anti-breakage system. Digital compass. Volume control. Noise cancellation.
I hit the wrong one there.
100,000 to 1 contrast ratio. Heat protection. Not tested on animals. That performance was like a Bluetooth. Sure.
I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. Shut up, Cheese. I don't care. The Dollars trilogy, maybe, though. I mean, I do like those movies. Those are really good movies. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is literally my second favorite movie of all time. Alright. Get these fucking headphones back on.
I'm done, but doesn't it kind of make you look like a crazy person? All this talk of phones and shampoo reminds me I need to go to the beauty parlor and make an appointment for my permanent. Round 1 is complete. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. Okay, let's see what's next.
Yep, Dracula was definitely the wrong answer of the day.
Next, where the Banshees live, and they do live well. How tall is the tallest stone at Stonehenge? 2 Sharon Stones high, 3 Joss Stones high, 4 Oliver Stones high, or 5 Stone Phillipses high? That reminds me of my favorite Joss Stone song, in that I don't know any Joss Stone songs, and you don't know the answer to this question. The correct answer is Oliver Stone is 6 feet tall. The tallest stone at Stonehenge is about 24 feet tall, so you could stack 4 Oliver Stones on top of each other to reach that height. The only difference between Stonehenge and 4 Oliver Stones on top of each other is I'd be upset if Stonehenge fell over. And on its way, I'd like to return this maid a milking, please.
For once, I didn't eat my naan when I ate my fucking curry, so I've still got naan.
The song, The 12 Days of Christmas. How many packages would you end up with? 12, 42, 78, or 144? Great, you've upset the 6 geese a-laying. It's their nap time. Where's that confounded right answer? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 equals 78 individually wrapped gifts. You might want to invest in a large mallet, too. The Lords of Leaping are a lot easier to wrap when they're unconscious.
Fucking chickens picking out a mate. Guess
What do you mean will I ever do a face reveal? I've shown my face in tons of shit. I literally was streaming with my face earlier today, idiot.
For a Who Said It question. Now Chad, our production assistant, will hand me a piece of paper with a famous quote and...
Wait, you need
Like, I assume that's supposed to be rage bait or something.
I told you,
with
man.
you, I wouldn't be surprised.
Stuff, you gotta message me on Facebook.
So you don't have the quote?
No, but I remember it, I think. Well, let me take a stab at it.
Okay, who said, Chad?
If you poke my eye out, then, I poke out yours.
Gandhi.
Then the whole world isn't gonna see anything that well, I guess.
Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma...
Oh, wait, I found the quote. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. And that was said by Mahatma Gandhi. Hey, that's pretty right on. I think I'm gonna start following this Gandhi guy on Twitter.
Thanks for
Yes,
help,
you are
Chad.
just retarded.
Bucker up for a barrel of donkeys. Which element of the classic arcade game Donkey Kong does not represent a simple machine? The stack of barrels, the slanted girder ramps, Jumpman's hammer, or Donkey Kong's... The ramps are inclined planes, the hammer is a lever, and the elevators are pulleys. But Donkey Kong's barrel stack just sits there, and it's not any kind of simple machine. I've always wondered what's in those barrels. I'm guessing thousands of rotting princess torsos.
Hold me, never let me go.
Take a good look at In Bed. This is the part of the game where I start to feel like I need a little snack.
I think
Maybe
you
I'll
would
have
be
a fortune
cooler if you
cookie.
weren't retarded, jeez.
You have an unusually magnetic personality. Well, if I'm so friggin' magnetic, who's most attracted to me? Iron Man, Goldmember, the Tin Man, or the Silver Surfer? Magnets barely attract gold or silver and mostly know with tin, but they sure do love iron. And if I were really magnetic, the last place I should be is near all this expensive electronic equipment. Brace yourself. Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. Yeah, you. Spooked me all night long. I'm bringing Spooky back. Good luck.
It was Jacob Marley, though. Fuck. I hit it, but I hit it too late, I guess. I'm gonna try and get a negative 100 on this. Or negative 1 million, I mean. Alright, how much did I find? I probably didn't get enough negative.
There you have it!
You will be cursed to forever repeat this jack attack for all eternity. Woo! Woo!
this a really great ghost voice? I've been practicing! Woo!
You don't know Jack! That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
It was discovered that apparently 4 out of 5 dentists.
We have a live one. All set.
Pull it together, folks.
A little hot under the cellar, huh? Let's move
Thinking
it
we'll
out,
do
gang.
one more episode and then maybe call the stream. But I will definitely be playing more of this. I love this
Answer
game.
of the game is brought to you by Country Charm Indoor Outhouses. Hold the convenience of an indoor restroom with all the charm of crapping through a wooden hole.
Okay, no turning back. Let's start with pleasurable measurables. Hey, remember that internet video sensation, 2 Girls, 1 Cup? Here's a clip of it now. I'm kidding. What do you think I am, some kind of sicko? Say Rachel Ray and Martha Stewart make a wholesome version of the video 2 Girls, 1 Cup featuring chocolate ice cream. If they can't find a cup and use an equivalent, what might the video be called? 2 girls, 1/4 pint, 2 girls, 1/2 pint, 2 girls, 32 tablespoons, or 2 girls, 64 tablespoons? A cup in cooking terms is equal to a 1/2 pint, or 16 tablespoons. By the way, I'm filming your reaction to this question right now, and it is absolutely priceless. It's time for Dot Your Black Eyes and Cross Your P's. Which of
You like my
these
snuff
is
film
Will I
rant?
Am's
Yeah.
name in the present perfect progressive form? Will I would, will I have been, will I would be, or will I will? Won't you won't? I so wanted you to pick this one. The present perfect progressive tense uses has or have plus been plus the present participle. As in, will I have been feeling very fergalicious lately? Coming up, lucky number 17. What could have been a cover story for the first issue of 17 magazine? Special suffragette issue, World War II rationing fashion tips, the cutest boys of the Nixon White House, hot styles for the end of the Cold War. The tension and wrong answers are palpable. Here's where the money is. 17 magazine was first published in 1944 during World War II. So a girl who was 17 when 17 first came out, well, she probably just reads AARP magazine now, or Dead People, the tabloid for dead people. Coming up next, it was the best of prime time, it was the worst of prime time, and it was a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 TV shows. For each one, tell me if it was on TV Guide's list of the 50 best shows of all time, or on TV Guide's list of the 50 worst shows of all time. If it's one of TV Guide's best, press your X button. If it's one of TV Guide's worst, oh, you already know how to play. Fine. Baywatch, The Howard Stern Show, Hogan's Heroes, Bewitched, Star Trek: The Next Generation, The Brady Bunch.
Oh no, that was the one. Yeah.
Barney and Friends.
Wow. I sucked at that.
Look, this isn't that hard. Watch TV, play a video game. If you can't master those 2 things, I'm not sure what hope you have for succeeding in the real world. The Jerry Springer Show was rated the worst TV show of all time, which begs the question, have the makers of TV Guide even seen 2.5 Men? I mean, come on, you haven't seen it, have you? Just watch it once, TV Guide people. It's not like you don't know when it's on.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here we have Lady Luck is a dirty tramp. Which casino game takes a lot of balls to play? Roulette, Keno, Why didn't you pick this?
I knew it was going to be
Game of
craps is
chance
the wrong
similar to
answer of the
Lotto
day.
that
So
uses 80 balls circulating in an enclosed bubble. So it takes a lot of balls to play it. When playing Keno, it also helps to have a really big sack to put your winnings in. Well, you just took a crap on this question. But you know where you should have taken that crap? In an indoor outhouse, just like the one you won from Country Charm Indoor Outhouses. Take care of your business in complete comfort while maintaining that uncomfortable feel. This wrong answer of the game has netted you an extra 4,000. Congratulations. That brings a close to round one. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Don't forget, in round two, all the cash is doubled. Now get out there and make me proud. And now, U2SA. If you went to see U2, one of the most popular touring acts in the world, play in the biggest stadium venue in the world, how would Bono most likely open the concert? Welcome to Soldier Field! Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway! Welcome to Beaver Stadium! Willkommen zum Olympiastadion München!
I don't know.
Nein! Das ist strong! Ready for this? At 250,000 seats, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has the greatest seating capacity in the world, making it big enough for U2's fans. And they can actually add over 100,000 spots for ground seating as well, meaning there might even be enough space for Bono's ego. Open wide for me captain is Sue Captain. It's the point that choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Okay, I'm gonna make this one even more worth your while by adding another $1,000 for a correct answer. Rank these captains in order of their first appearance from the oldest to the most recent. Captain Morgan's Rum, Captain Planet, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch, Captain Planet, Captain Morgan, Captain Planet, Captain Morgan, Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch, Captain Morgan, Captain Planet. Land no! One right answer coming up. Captain Morgan Rum first appeared in 1945, Captain Crunch in 63, and Captain Planet in 1990. And what do these three captains all have in common? They were usually present at the breakfast table when I was growing up.
Blood and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Up next, Jesus, master of the sacrifice bunt. If Major League Baseball followed the same hierarchy as the Catholic Church, what would be the AAA minor league team for the St. Louis Cardinals? The Memphis Archbishops? The Memphis Deacons? The Memphis Monsignors? Or the... Deacons? No. Deacons are like the T-ball of Catholicism. Want to see the answer? In the order of Catholic precedence, Archbishops are just below Cardinals. I do love going to a Memphis Archbishops game. Between innings, the nuns come out of the dugout and shoot Jesus t-shirts out of air cannons.
Scrolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I'm right.
Take a stab at office politics. What do U.S. Vice President Joe Biden and Jim Halpert from The Office have in common? They're both married to a Pam, both worked for a company with... Joe Biden was born in Scranton and The Office is set there. Proving once again that Scranton, Pennsylvania is the cultural and political epicenter of the United States.
Hold me, never let me go.
May I introduce Oz Trippin'. Suppose the poppies in The Wizard of Oz made the Scarecrow dream about the world's #1 opium-producing country. Where would he follow the yellow brick road of his mind to? To Uruguay, to Afghanistan, to Costa Rica, or to Saudi Arabia? Yeah, and monkeys can fly. No, I'll get this. Afghanistan is the world's largest opium producer. And why do you think the Lollipop Guild enjoyed suckers so much? One word, ecstasy. welcome. Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. You taught me everything I know. Wax on, wax off, Daniel-san. Good luck.
Because it's Obi-Wan that wanted, not Yoda. And Sullivan is a lying bitch, by the way. Helen Keller's a hoax. Oh, fuck! I hit... Did not mean to hit it there. It's obviously Splinter, but... I don't know who that is.
There it is! Hey, this performance is actually worthy of the family fridge. Write down your score and post it up there. Besides, it's about time you replace all those horrifying drawings from kindergarten. You know, when you were going through your blood phase.
You don't know Jack! Good game,
Scored at least 30,000 over your average. I set the average so low with that bad round, so that helped a lot.
Everyone, Donnie, what's next?
Insulating your home and other uses for those spoiled leftovers.
It's delicious. For nostril tastes just like I enjoy the freedom of wireless taste of things. Nostril makes me feel fresh. Nostril improved my golf game. I made $20,000. I never knew love, and then I tried Nostril.
I tell you what, I will actually do one more episode. And then we will call it.
All right, we have one contestant. I repeat, one contestant.
Got a motor? Fine. Light a flyer under it, people.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Girly Drink Supply Warehouse. When a blue drink in a flamingo tumbler isn't enough, add some plastic.
Okay, what are we waiting for?
He says he's from Pennsylvania, but he's really from Africa. Okay, Jesus.
To get started, oh, brothers. If my grandmother is the great-grandmother of the Jonas Brothers, and the Jonas Brothers are not my sons, which they aren't, how should I refer to them at family reunions? The Jonas first cousins once removed, the Jonas second cousins once removed, the Jonas second cousins, or the Jonas first cousins twice removed? It's all relative, which makes you completely wrong. One right answer coming up. By sharing the same grandparent with a generational gap between us, we would be first cousins once removed. To reiterate, I am not actually related to the Jonas Brothers. That's what we do at this game, we make things up, okay? Moving on. Excuse me, moving on. And on its way, I've got linguine on my boots. Italy is often referred to as being shaped like a big boot. If it's a thigh-high boot, where's Rome? Near the middle of the thigh, just below the knee, on the boot heel, or on the... Maybe you should have stretched it properly first. Correct answer, show yourself. The city of Rome, located in the Lazio region of Italy, would put it slightly below the kneecap if Italy were a thigh-high. Yes, the Italians
Breaking
brought us
your
some of the
leg
greatest
hurts like
historical
hell.
figures ever
Hell.
known. Mario
They do
and
it
Luigi,
below
Chef
the
Boyardee,
knee, low. They do
Da
it
Vinci
twice,
Codes.
too, and Jigsaw must mean you.
Next, this, that, and the other question. Who is the eponymous character on Seinfeld? George Jerry. The character Jerry's last name is Seinfeld, making him the eponymous character in the show. Another word for this is titular. He's the titular character in the show. And speaking of titular, he's real and he's
Oh,
spectacular.
Cosmo was the wrong answer of the day there.
Here's one for you. Bond. Elmo Bond. And it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a Bond girl from a James Bond movie or a Sesame Street Muppet. If she's a Bond girl, press your X button. If she's from Sesame Street, press your B. Ah, you're familiar with the dis or dat. Perfect. Penelope Smallbone, Mary Goodnight, Strawberry Fields, Prairie Dawn, Sherry Netherland, Abby Kadabi, Christmas Jones. That performance was shaken and stirred.
The only one of those that I kind of recognize as a Bond girl, even though I got it wrong, is the Goodnight one, because the long kiss goodnight, right?
That has been brought to you by the letters OCTOPUSSY
And Strawberry Fields Forever is another one, right? Or something. I don't know. I don't know James Bond, okay?
Here's one I like to call The Night is Young, Angus. You know that AC/DC song, You Shook Me All Night Long? Well, on what date in the Northern Hemisphere would Shaking Me All Night Long take the least time and energy? January 22nd, June 22nd? That's the worst
It's
damn
June
answer that I
22nd,
ever
I
seen.
thought
It
It's
was
June
begging
22nd,
to be
yep.
picked. The night is the shortest it gets all year on the summer solstice, which falls right around June 22nd. Although at this age, if AC/DC is still shaking all night long, it's probably due to some unfortunate disorder. That's the end of round 1, where you pretty much crapped your pants. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. Well, no time like the present. Try this on for size. Check your butterfly. Growing up, I had a pet butterfly I called Benjamin. Unfortunately, like most things I've loved, it died after I accidentally sat on it. If Benjamin the butterfly pulled a Benjamin button, how would its stages of life go? Egg, caterpillar, pupa, butterfly, butterfly, caterpillar, pupa, egg. Benjamin Button lived his life in reverse from old man to baby, and this one is the opposite of the usual butterfly life cycle. I started to get a little tired. Might have to sit down for this next question. Poopsie! Oh, I'm so sorry. Question 7. Let's try. He's a wild animal on the football field. Which NFL football team is not represented by a mammal? Chicago, Minnesota, Miami, or Arizona? Birds aren't mammals, so those Arizona Cardinals are cold-blooded. Still not sure what the Browns are.
Blood and chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
This one's known as Quizum. Quizum? What could that mean? Oh no.
Maybe it means I'm Dak.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. We should spend some personal time together. We should go see a musical play.
A musical? I don't know. It would have to be a really good one.
Which of these musicals has won a Pulitzer Prize for drama? Fame, Nana Nia, South Pacific, or Die Die Dirty?
I got news for you.
I literally just pushed all 4 buttons at once.
Here's what you meant to pick. Believe it or not, South Pacific won a Pulitzer Prize in 1950. Hey, Billy, say Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Say Bye Bye Birdie.
Die Die Dirty.
Say Porgy and Bess.
Torgy and Des. Stop making fun of me.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Say hello to M&M's with a glass of milk. Okay, M&M's were first introduced in 1941. So, Say Eminem remixes some of his songs to honor the only 3 M&M's colors that have been around constantly since 1941. Which song would not be part of the list? The Real Slim Yellow Shady, Lose Yourself in the Brown, My Name is Orange, or Without Me, Green? Brown, yellow, and green have always been part of the M&M lineup. Orange was introduced later. But give Orange some credit. Eminem too. It ain't easy being the new color in town, especially when you've been preceded by Vanilla Ice.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dream
Next up, time to class it up. Oh, look, a kazoo. What was I playing? Hungarian Rhapsody #2 on kazoo, Rhapsody in Blue on kazoo, Blue Danube on kazoo, or Danube Brew on kazoo? More like Crapsody in Blue. Want to see the right answer? Yes, that was me playing Blue Danube on kazoo. And now I'm going to play a song by the Beatles on kazoo. We don't really have the money for the rights to any Beatles songs, but luckily I'm not very good at playing the kazoo. Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? Oh, I'm still doing it. Sorry. Here you go. Everything's going to be K. Name the K, K. K. Good luck.
He said KKK. UK, I guess. Yeah, okay. I thought I was going to ask for Kingdom, like for what the K stood for. I just literally wanted UK. 401k. Which is also a nickname for ketamine. Oh, fuck! God, fuck you! I didn't mean to hit either of those! Fuck! God damn it! Fuck you!
That's all she wrote! Well, you did okay. Not so bad I can really lay into you with a funny insult, but not so good I can sincerely get excited about how well you did. Your middle-of-the-road averageness is really making my job harder.
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
All right, then. Have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceeding?
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
When is a pickle not a pickle? Find out tonight.
I like your hoodie. Where'd you get?
All right, that's all she wrote, boys. See you later.